Here with more, U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi. I mean, how is it possible you can be in the country illegally, get a legal driver's license? The guy that killed 3 people in our home state of Florida, couldn't read English, couldn't read road signs, had a license in Washington State and California.
That's right. And thanks to our government, to President Trump's pushing, 17,000 commercial licenses have been revoked in California. That's how ridiculous it was, what they were letting these people do. We've seen these truck drivers pulled over who speak virtually no English, as you said, can't read road signs. They are a danger to be on our roads. They're killing people, and California doesn't care. Governor Newsom doesn't care. I don't understand why they would let this happen, Sean, in our country.
It really has to be dealt with. I mean, to me, it's aiding and abetting lawbreaking. All right, let's go to what happened here in the nation's capital. I'm going to put back on the screen, a full screen. They allowed, under Biden, and remember, they kept telling us, oh, no, they're vetted, they're vetted, they're vetted. Well, apparently they weren't vetted. Look at that. 6,868 flagged for derogatory information, over 5,000 flagged for national security. We have 885 national security risks still at large. We lost the life of a 20-year-old hero. We have a 24-year-old, and I've spoken with her family, and I know you have spoken with her family. I know the president has spoken with their family. And he's clinging to life. There are good signs today, is my understanding. I pray that that is true. These charges are going forward. But how is it possible with those records? And then we learned today that they check with the Taliban as part of the vetting process?
Sean, what happened under the Biden administration was criminal. Virtually little or no vetting of these Afghanistans coming into our country. You saw them by droves. The numbers were staggering, staggering what has happened. They're all over our country. Yeah, Sarah, first and foremost, pray for her family. Andy, our other National Guardsman, is in critical care. I was with Melody and Jason, his parents.
Melody is his mom.
His mom, and his dad, Jason, yesterday, in the hospital. And I was there when the surgeons came in, and she wanted me to tell you this. They adore you. That he's a miracle. The surgeons said that. They rarely get to deliver news like this. So we believe he is going to live. God. He's got a long road. We're a praying country. Well, pray for him, this monster who we know yelled Allah Akbar by accounts before he drove halfway across this country to assassinate 2 of our American heroes. It's horrific, and he will be held accountable.
Now, this on the heels of an arrest in Fort Worth, Texas, just this past Saturday, of another Afghan national. Again, they said, oh, no, they're all vetted, they're all safe, we're all secure, that they allowed into the country. But again, I put those statistics up. How dangerous was this individual?
Oh, Sean, this was, I can't overstate how frightening this individual was. We unsealed the indictment yesterday. And, we've known these things have been happening, and now we've unsealed it, and we can discuss it. But sure, he came from Afghanistan, same, virtually little or no vetting into our country, living in Fort Worth, spoke Dari, which is the language of Afghanistan. And in Dari, he was on TikTok, he was online, he was communicating with people saying he wanted to build bombs. He was talking about bomb material that is used by the Taliban.
Unbelievable.
It's horrible. And he was going to blow up people, buildings in Fort Worth, Texas. And thanks to the local law enforcement, our FBI, our U.S. attorneys, Northern District of Texas,
there are so
charged.
Many. We know there are known terrorists here. We don't know where they are. I always keep saying, I pray to God I'm wrong, but it's a matter of when, not if. And this is another example. I argue they have blood on their hands.
Well, it was a matter of when on Thanksgiving, when 2 of our heroes were shot, and it's a miracle no one else was killed. But now our President Trump's administration is going back in time to vet all of these people, Kristi Noem, all of our partners are working so hard together to stop them, to keep America safe, to make America safe after the failures of the last 4 years.
Attorney General Pam Bondi, we appreciate you being with us. Thanks for what you're doing for that family, too. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.